Hey guys, it's Janya, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 Vampires, Part 20. So Morgan's sitting here kind of upset, and I realized last part was a bit of drama, like, a lot of drama, like, a lot happened last part. There's a lot to deal with now. We just lost Sigrid. Sam just aged up, and we learned that Rebecca is pregnant and doesn't really care that Sigrid is gone, which is obviously a problem for Morgan, because Morgan and Sigrid were getting pretty close. They were becoming pretty good friends. Morgan was getting her second friend, obviously. She also still has Brad, but Sigrid and her were getting closer, and I think she's really upset with her sister that she doesn't even care, because Sigrid was kind of like a sister, but also kind of like a daughter to Rebecca, because she made her, and I think Morgan here is a little bit upset about how her sister doesn't really care. So I think that's going to be a big plot point this part on what we're going to be exploring. But let's actually go ahead and hire a repair service real quick for this fridge because, you know, yikes, that looks a little bit dangerous. We should probably fix that before we have another unfortunate demise. Oh boy, it looks like Rebecca's actually about to be kind of mean to her sister again like she was last part. And we're actually going to come on over here and we're going to drink from her. Oh, she's being mean. Oh gosh, we can't drink her plasma. She's been drinking from recently. However, she is mad at her. I think they're both mad at each other. So we're going to, we can make her fall asleep. Irresistible to slumber. Oh, now they're hugging. Oh, okay. Well, you know. Anyway, Morgan, Rebecca does not like how you think you know better than her, and she doesn't care that you're her sister. And she's gonna just make you fall asleep here on the floor with your head inside a cabinet, so that's fun. What happens when... Ooh, she woke up. Overpowering sleep. Oh, she's gonna go actually to bed. So that's kind of cool. Oh, it's almost Morgan's birthday! Oh, we're gonna have to celebrate that soon. But we have lots more to do. I do want her to go ahead and start working on her... Oh no, Sam's realizing it now. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Sam. I know she was like, sort of like another daughter. It's so sad. And that's also kind of weird. Ooh, there's mosquitoes. Okay, that's also kind of weird because there's a tombstone on your lot now. You know, that's a little awkward and weird. Also, guys, let me know what you think of the audio. I have a new mic. I've been adjusting the settings a lot. I think I'm pretty happy with it, but let me know what you think of the audio, if it works well for you, volume and all that kind of stuff, because this is a new microphone. Anyway, also, there might be some videos that I've recorded a little bit early that might be using my old mic, so you'll probably hear a mixture of different audio quality, and yeah. Anyway, what are you doing right now? She's gonna, oh, is she actually gonna go mourn? Oh, I'm happy. Good. Oh, the mosquito trap just grew. She's actually mourning. I don't know if this is just her putting on an act because her dad just came out and she's like, oh, let me go mourn too. Or if she's genuinely upset because she didn't seem to care at all last part, and, you know, it's gonna come bite you in the butt, Rebecca. It's gonna bite you. Rebecca's pretty thirsty, so we went ahead and commanded Sam to wake up, and now we're gonna go ahead and drink from him because, you know, she has no regard for any of this. I love how she doesn't look pregnant at all. Like, some Sims, like, when they find out they're pregnant, they get, like, a big bump, and she has, like, nothing. She is such a tiny person that you can barely tell. She looks more, like, healthy now, like, less skinny and dead, just more, like, a normal weight. But anyway, she's gonna go ahead and drink from him. And, you know, call it a night, I think. Maybe we can work a little bit on getting her to Grandmaster because she is incredibly close. And that would be good. Alrighty, it is actually 6:48 a.m. and it's Sunday and everyone's awake. Except for Rebecca, of course. But Morgan's she's pretty hungry, so she's gonna come on in here and actually not bake something. We're gonna cook some sort of breakfast, which will help get our skill up. We're gonna make scrambled eggs and bacon, a party-sized platter, so that there's extra food left over. This will help her cooking skill as well. And I haven't decided yet if we're gonna work on her cooking skill to make ambrosia, or if we want to explore like the Book of Life, which I almost know nothing about. Which I think you might have to have like the writing aspiration. I'm not sure. If anyone knows any information about that, please let me know. Because I do want to find a way to bring Sigrid back, and I think Morgan's going to be the one to do it. So I definitely want to figure out which way we're going to approach it. I think cooking might be easier, but writing might be a little bit more her style. Oh my gosh, Sam is making a mess. There's stuff all over this kitchen. Oh, there's nowhere even to put this. Oh, I guess I can go on the table. Oh my goodness. Their kitchen is always trashed. What is he making? Dude, what are you making? I don't know what he's making. What is he making? Fish tacos for breakfast? Really? Okay.
Ow.
Anyway, Morgan's going to go ahead and eat that. And I think we're going to work on... Well, she must be a musical genius as well. So, oh, goodness. She has so many aspirations at this point, really. Because she wants to be really good at music and really good at dancing. And, like, do, like, the whole band and dance thing with Brad. But she also really wants to improve her cooking skill or her writing skill. To try and bring back her other friend. So, oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and, you know, make some more breakfast to kind of get this cooking skill going. Because that should be leveling her up a little bit. Where are we at cooking? We're level 2. We're like halfway through level 2. So, progress. It's going to take a while. The flea market's in town. And Brad says that he hears that I hear you're not too good at haggling. Why don't you let me take you to the flea market and show you how a pro gets a good price or a great price? So, I mean, we have lots of things I want to accomplish, but we do need to take time and hang out with friends. So I'm going to have Morgan go ahead and accept that. And we're going to go hang out with Brad at the flea market and hopefully find some cool stuff. Isabel's here too. We don't need adult supervision. Thanks, Isabel. Goodness. All right, anyway, let's see what the flea market has. I don't know if they have anything we want today. I mean, I've always thought these benches are cool, but like, where do you put it? This is also a cool chair. It's not really Morgan's style per se. She's not too big on pink, I don't think. That's more of her sister's style. And, you know, she's kind of mad at her sister right now. But maybe we'll get some cool food because then we can learn the recipes. And why not explore some of the new recipes while we, what's this? That looks interesting. Learn some new recipes while we're working on our cooking skill. I think that could be fun. So we're going to go ahead and order that. Oh, there's so many people at this food cart. Thank you. Let me eat this so I can learn the recipe. What does this say? Like, what is this? I don't even know. Interesting. Just order a bunch of stuff. Oh, everything's closing down. Oh, did we get here too late? Why is Isabel creeping on us? And where's Brad? Brad, where'd you go? Morgan has taken her first steps in the culinary journey through the city. Okay, thanks. But where's Brad? Am I just like blind? I see Akira. But, I mean, that's not who I need right now. I need Brad. I don't know where he went. I see his mom, though. Oh, goodness. Oh, well. You know, seriously, did he leave? Oh, that's Akira. Morgan can't travel because there's a social event going on, okay? Are we in a group? Go here together. So maybe he'll show up. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hey, Brad. All right. So we need to haggle with a vendor. So let's find a vendor. Are you a vendor? Dude standing over here? No. There's a vampire right there, though. That was fun. Oh, I think Akira's a vendor. That's hilarious. Hey, Akira. What are you selling? Let's go ahead and haggle with him, though. Try and buy something cool. I don't know if there's anything cool we want here, though. Although I think we're haggling for anything in the whole area. Are you crazy? I'm already losing money at these prices. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that's fine. Anyway, I think that's, like, enough, like, a little fun for them. Oh, she's all dressed in her athletic. Maybe she was playing basketball. Oh, she's such a tiny, cute little person. Anyway, I think that's enough of a side outing for them. I'm going to have her head on home, and we're going to, like, work on some skills. So I'm just going to queue up a bunch of things for Morgan to cook here, because I want her to, you know, get farther in her skill. And so we're just going to have her cook a bunch of stuff. And not that we really need, like, tons of franks and beans and grilled cheese, but, you know, that's what we're going to do to try and get this skill up. I'll also probably have her read a book or something in a little bit. And I think Sam is going to go ahead and invite Isabel over because he totally always wants to hang out with her, although I can't ask her out. Why can't I invite her over? Let's just chat with her on the phone then. That's fine. And Rebecca is off at work. I feel like she's gonna, like, at some point be like, I don't need a job. Like, I'm too good for that. So we might have her quit that sometime soon. And I think her and Caleb need to have a serious talk because he heard a little bit about why Morgan's upset and he heard about what happened to Sigrid. And he's a little concerned that Rebecca doesn't care at all because Sigrid was her kid. And him and Rebecca are about to have a kid, so he's worried about what that's going to mean for that kid and Rebecca's relationship. So I think they're going to have a serious conversation sometime soon about that. So that's going to be interesting for sure. But in the meantime, you know, we got some just cooking time with Morgan. Oh, level 3. She can now make chocolate chip. Ooh, we're making chocolate chip cookies. I am definitely doing that. Okay. Is that under regular cook or is that under bake? I have no idea. Yeah, chocolate chip cookies. I haven't really played with the full-on cooking skill since my original Sims 4 LP when the game first came out in 2014. My sim was a chef, and so I played a lot with that, but since then I haven't really, and I love having, oh my god, look at all the things she has to like go prepare it in other places because the counters are full. That's hilarious. Let me start putting some stuff away for her. Poor Morgan. Oh goodness. All right, so this is fish tacos her dad made. This is fruit salad she never finished making. Okay, cool. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna put it right there. There's so much food that's just like not done. What is this? I don't know. Hopefully she's done mixing that. Are you just gonna leave it there? Serve chocolate chip cookies. Okay, why can't, all we can do is throw away this? Really? I'm so confused. This is weird. Okay, I'm gonna put this in her inventory. And, oh, or not. Why can't I put it in her inventory? Let's put it in the kitchen then? Like, what is even happening? Can she resume this? Resume your chocolate chip cookies, please. Please. We have so much work to do here. And I want cookies. Alright, so. And then I guess afterwards she can resume chips and salsa and resume grilled cheese. Oh, that's what that is. And the fruit salad. She has so much cooking to do and we don't need all this food, but you know, it's still kind of fun. Alright, I want to see these cookies. Those look really good. I would love some cookies right now. Probably not a good idea. Trying to eat a little healthier lately, but cookie. Ooh, she earned a vacation day. She's like, thanks, but I'm just gonna, oh my god, she has a lump now. Oh, look at her little baby bump. Oh, so cute. She doesn't seem too thrilled about it though, and she's burning in the sun. So let's actually send her on inside. She's gonna come just in here. And I think we're going to have her quit her job because she's just like, I don't care. She's also kind of frustrated that she is pregnant right now because she just wants to be able to do anything she wants, and it's holding her back a little bit, actually. I don't think Rebecca looks too thrilled to be pregnant, honestly. And I don't know. It's going to be interesting how this plays out, really. But we're going to have her go ahead and quit her job because she's not too interested in keeping it. So let's go ahead and quit our job. She's just like, bye. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't need this. I mean, she kind of does because we don't have a lot of income coming in. But we'll figure it out. Are you sure Rebecca wants to quit her job as an advice? Oh my god, she's an advice columnist? Oh, goodness. That's horrible. Yeah, she shouldn't be that. Ooh. At Walrus Books. That's great. Okay, well, anyway. She no longer is working, and she's pretty thirsty right now, and we're gonna have to find somebody for her to drink from. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and actually just change her outfit into her everyday attire, so she can change out of that. Oh, look at the little baby bump! I'm so excited. I wish she was excited, but she's totally not. She's just like, whatever. I don't want this kid. I feel like this is horrible, but I genuinely feel like Rebecca doesn't really care. She's kind of more about herself. Yeah, she likes Caleb, but I don't think she wants the responsibility of being a mom. She didn't do so well last time, but we're going to actually invite Caleb over because he said he wanted to talk to us, and so we're going to see what he has to say. Caleb is here, so we should probably, we're going to just... We're going to say invite to feel baby. I feel like she doesn't really care. I think this is more him coming up and being like, oh, you're pregnant. Like, oh, well, he already knows that, but like, oh, I want to feel the baby. And she's not too thrilled about it. I mean, she's kind of putting on a, okay, sure, touch me kind of face. But we're going to go ahead and talk to him. Let's go inside. Let's add him to our group and like head to the basement and, or maybe we can head upstairs. Although if we go in that room, there's like pictures of her and Patrick in there, so it's a little awkward. So we're probably gonna add, we'll just go downstairs together. Let's go here. Oh, actually, not go here. Go here together. Also, it stinks down here because of the garlic, but she has garlic resistance. I think Caleb does too. I hope so. But I guess we'll find out. She looks so worried. Like, oh my goodness, this tree is in the way. Because for some reason I thought it was a great idea to put a tree in the basement. That makes sense, right? Alright, so we're going to take that screenshot. She does not look too happy about this. So she's going to talk to him. We're going to go ahead and, do we have some... we have some serious things to talk about, really. Where are you going? Oh my goodness. We're going to, you know, have a deep conversation. I think that's what we're due for right now. We have some stuff going on. I don't know if we're going to talk right here at the top of the steps. Apparently we are. This is weird. She's like, but why? This is such an awkward conversation. Why? Okay. Guys, seriously go downstairs and continue your conversation down here, please. Go here together. Like, this routing is awkward. Alright, let's go on over to him and we're gonna, you know, have that deep conversation again because we have a lot to talk about. And he's like, hey Rebecca, I noticed that you don't seem to upset about Sigrid, and I just wanted to touch base about that. How are you doing? It's worrying me a little bit about you know, how Sigrid was part of your family. She was like your child, and you don't seem to really care that she's gone. And she's just like, oh no, I care so much. And he's like, well, you're not really showing it. And she's like, well, you know, there's a lot going on. And he's like, well, what about our baby? How are you feeling about our baby? And she just kind of dodges the question and starts getting kind of mad at him. And I think they're going to get into a little bit of, or hug. They're hugging, but I think she's kind of mad, honestly. She's not going to break up with him, but she's going to give him the cold shoulder. He hugged her because, I don't know, she didn't say she didn't want the baby, but oh my goodness, this looks so funny. She didn't say she didn't want the baby, she just kind of dodged the question, but I guess he took that as a good thing, which is interesting. But I think they are going to have to figure this out. It's going to take a little bit of time because, you know, there's a lot happening. Like, too much happening, and they're very different people. I think it's adorable that they're in a relationship and they like each other so much. But we have to keep in mind that Caleb is a good vampire and Rebecca is evil. So we're going to see how that plays out. She's kind of dodging the question about whether or not she wants to be a mom, if she's ready for this or not, and dodging the whole, like, question and, like, saying that she really cares about Sigrid dying. And I don't know. Does she? Is she realizing it now? Is she coming out here to mourn because Caleb brought this up for her, or is she doing this because she feels like she should? I think that's something that she's going to have to figure out. And it's going to be really interesting. So Morgan's in here. She's having a little bit of a nightmare. She's realizing how much work it's going to be to bring back Sigrid. And how much she really wants to do this. But realizing it's probably going to take most of her life. Because honestly, making ambrosia is really difficult. I've personally never done it in my gameplay. And I know it's going to be a bit of a task. Because you need angelfish, a death flower, and a potion of youth. And those are all things that you have to, like, work to get. You need gourmet cooking 10, homestyle cooking 10, gardening 5, and fishing, it's really like when you get lucky and when you get that fish you need. So it's going to take a really long time, and she's kind of having a little bit of a dilemma in her dreams right now, and she's starting to think maybe there might be another way for her to get this done where it's not going to take until she's old. And she's been thinking about this for a really long time, honestly, since she was a kid. She's always wanted to do something and be someone, and then she found out that was a possibility when her sister became this. And so I think Morgan is starting to think about the fact that maybe she should try to find somebody who is willing to turn her, because that would give her a whole lot more time to get all of this stuff done and hopefully bring back Sigrid. So that's what she's dreaming about. Hopefully she remembers it when she wakes up. But I think that can be interesting. Oh goodness, she's still out here mourning. She's like doubly mourning on Sigrid right now. I don't know. Do you guys think she actually misses her, or do you think she's putting on an act? Now she's smiling like, ha ha ha, I tricked you all. And, you know, I don't know. I'm very curious as to what Rebecca's thinking right now, like what you guys think she's thinking and what's going on. I know this part was like a little bit less active, and it's been a lot of me like doing some storytelling. Well, that's because things have gotten a little complicated lately, and I kind of needed to explain what's going on in our characters' heads. So Caleb was just chilling in our living room, watching some TV. Him and Rebecca had that little bit of a fight, and she's still out here mourning. I don't know why she keeps doing it. Like I said, it's a bit confusing. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this part here, but I need a lot of feedback from you guys. I'm gonna pause this right now though, because she's crying pretty loudly. We need some suggestions right now. I also wanted to let you know that any suggestions that you post on this video, I can like read and take into effect. But I wanted to announce, if you didn't already know, I've posted about it on Twitter, and I'll put out an update video next week, that for the next couple of weeks, Vampires is only going to be out on Wednesdays, and the next 2 episodes are going to be pre-recorded. So this episode, I can read your comments before those are recorded, but the next 2 are both pre-recorded, so any comments you leave on those, I will not be able to see to take into effect for the following episode. So, that being said, I need baby name suggestions. I also want to know what you guys are thinking about what Morgan's dreaming about, Rebecca's feelings towards Sigrid and towards the new baby, if her and Caleb are going to be okay, and, you know, if we should continue the cooking route with Morgan, or if we should try and do the whole Book of Life thing, and like some tips on how to do those things if you guys have done them before, because I really want to make sure that we get Sigrid back, because this is really sad. But another thing we need to do is we need to get her in our household as a ghost at some point, so we gotta work on that as well. So hopefully she shows herself sometime soon. But anyway, I think that's all I have for you guys. Please leave your suggestions in the comments section down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, everybody.